So we're standing outside the Rivertown Lodge here at the top of Warren Street in Hudson, a really cool new hotel that was originally built in the 1920s as a movie theater, later converted into a motel in the 50s, then fell into ruin. So the current owners from New York City bought it about 3 years ago, completely renovated it, and turned it into one of the hottest hotels in upstate New York. So we're gonna go take a look inside. Come on, let's go. This is great. So we're in the lobby of the Rivertown Lodge. It feels so at home. I mean, I can come right over here, grab a coffee, go read a book by the fire. What a warm and inviting space. So we've got the Christmas tree here, we've got the fireplace, the library behind us, and a really cool tavern over here that seats over 25 people. Really nice place to read a book, to enjoy and just unwind before hitting the streets and the shops of Hudson. Totally renovated, right on Warren Street. Come take a look. It's a great place to call your base camp. So we're here at Hudson at a home goods store, and it makes us think a little bit about what's happened in this town over the last several years. The real estate market here is on fire. We've seen so many people come from Manhattan, Brooklyn, and other surrounding areas from New York. It's a short train ride or drive right on the Hudson River, close to a beautiful area with countryside with gentlemen's farms and equestrian places and Old Chatham. Abundance of really cool stores, restaurants, and art galleries. So Hudson is really drawing people from all over, and the real estate market is hot. We're here in the center of Hudson doing a little segment on a landscape architecture firm, and we wanted to talk to two of the partners about what business looks like down here for them. So we have Jamie and Dale. Thank you for being with us here for a few minutes. Sure. Can you tell us a little bit about the history of your firm and why you chose to be in Hudson?
Well, the firm started 30 years ago, Wagner Hudson in Burlington, Vermont. They were looking to open up an office in this area. So they contacted me to find, since I lived in Hudson, to find out if I'd be willing to open an office for them. And then Jamie came on, and we both had worked in the city. Hudson's all about sort of a unique main street. There's lots of different diversity of businesses and stores.
For us as landscape architects, there's no denying that this landscape is incredibly inspiring. Seeing nature unfold, beautiful.
Yes.
Cultural landscapes and natural areas, it's just a no-brainer.
Right, it's interesting that a lot of people are coming to the Hudson Valley rather than sort of a new generation of people who are not about sort of the Hamptons where everything is really kind of perfect and sort of high end, but really about being in a community that is really interesting and less about sort of keeping up with the Joneses, but really more about kind of being yourself.
Yeah, we've seen a migration over the last 2 or 3 years with a lot of the vacation second home market buyers looking away from going east to the Hamptons, like you said, and heading north up the Hudson Valley, which is really neat because they're finding those towns, they're finding the accessibility, they're finding the character, and they're finding just an alternative. Wow, what a great firm. These are landscape architects that are creating some really cool spaces up in Hudson, New York. We're at this place called Moto, which is a motorcycle repair, retail, and coffee shop all in one in their center of Hudson. So we're excited to go in, see a little bit about how they put those three things together and talk with the owner. So come on in. We're here with the owner to talk a little bit about how he got the idea and inspired to start this business. So this is Anthony. Anthony Kier, pleasure to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Thank you for being with us here for a few minutes. So can you tell us a little bit about Moto and how you got inspired to really start this here?
This whole space used to be my graphic design studio. I was a graphic designer for about 20 years, and I was really craving doing something with my hands, and I have a history of being a mechanic. I was a mechanic before that. And I started building bikes in that front section as a counterpoint to the computer-based design. And I started thinking, like, wouldn't it be great if instead of goofing off at work, going in the front there and building bikes, I could make this part of my living and part of my day-to-day.
Yes.
5 minutes of mental arithmetic to figure out I'm never going to make a living just building custom bikes. So I realized I would need gear and I would need some reason to get non-bikers in here. So I figured, coffee, because I like coffee. Food,
smart.
was critical.
The scone here, by the way, is phenomenal.
Cool spot. I was just coming up for the weekend, came to hang out in nice, quiet Hudson. Escaped from New York City. I work in the city, so it was cool to come here with my girlfriend and just hang out. I really like the coffee from New York, and I'm pretty picky about my coffee, and it's delicious.
One day I realized like, I'm either gonna be the guy
To do it, or somebody else will.
Yeah, right. So one day I just
That-
closed my design studio and opened this.
I really respect that, because not a lot of people go out and pursue their dreams and take the risk to do it, and especially with a different type of concept like this is. So I think it's great that you've been able to do that and that you've been successful doing it. Tell us a little bit about this. This is an Italian motorbike and superbike, and I've always wanted one of these, but I don't really know much about them.
Just really, like, this is also a perfect bike for me. Just the sound,
Yeah.
the sound is unique.
It does sound
and the
really good.
feeling and the stiffness of the frame, the way these bikes handle, is really phenomenal.
This thing is awesome. I think I'm gonna need to get one.
Yeah.
This has really been a mecca for people down in New York, being right on the train line, not too far, and been a great place for people to start a life or have a vacation or a weekend home. So Hudson's a really cool place. We're really excited to be able to showcase your business and what you've been able to accomplish here. So thanks for taking some time,
Thank
Anthony.
you very much.
Appreciate it. Yeah.